Good morning, people of YouTube. Welcome back to the channel. Hope everybody is doing well. It is currently 6:10, Friday the 14th of August, and we are just under 3.5 weeks out from the first show. So we are currently sat in Pure Gym car park. Reason being I'm sat in the car park, not actually going in to do my cardio yet, is that we've checked in with Tim, just waiting for the plan of action for today, whether we have cardio or whether we don't, whether food is changing, because he had mentioned maybe a little bit of a top-up day, and I've just seen that he is typing indeed. So I'm just waiting to see if he's wanting me to do cardio or not. If he says no cardio today, then I will just do some steps on the treadmill. But yeah, we checked in this morning, new low 159.75 pounds, so body weight is coming down very nicely. Fatigue is something that we do need to be mindful of at this point. You know, it's more of a push and a pull right now, whereas before it was just push. So now we just need to be mindful of driving fatigue and inflammation up, trying to keep the body feeling good, trying to keep training performance good so we don't lose body weight or we don't lose muscle. Oh, he's messaged me. So yeah, checked in, driven to the gym, new low weigh-in, and it is push day. So I'm gonna see what he says, and I will either catch you in the treadmill or I will catch you in the bike. All right, plan of action is in for today. So no cardio. Cardio's been pulled. Steps are down to 8,000, so that's a pretty hefty drop from 15. So I'm probably not going to do too many steps here. But I'll stick on an episode of Homeland. So that's my current series that's on rotation. Absolutely phenomenal. I'm just addicted to it. So yeah, on to season 2 now. But yeah, cardio's been pulled. Steps down to 8,000, and food has been bumped up. So we're going for like a little bit more of a moderate day. We have seen a little bit of a bounce back in terms of fluid retention, body weight holding, when we ran the 500 carb days. So we're just going in for 350 grams carbs. Should sit very nicely. So I will have to have a look and see what the changes are there. But I think that'll be good. I think that's probably the right idea. And you know, we should still get a pretty nice carryover into both today's session and then also my leg pull session tomorrow, which is a very big demanding session, but it's also a very important session because of my back work, also glute work, you know, trying to bring these shredded glutes. So that is the plan for today. I'm going to pop up some check-in pictures over here. I just want to say a big thank you to everyone who has continued to message me. The support that I've got recently has been absolutely ridiculous, and it can get very overwhelming at times because I'm not special. Like, nothing I do is special. You know, I'm literally just a guy who goes to the gym, trains, takes his clothes off and poses in a pair of trunks. You know, I don't feel like I'm doing anything to warrant this kind of support. So to get so many messages of you know, people saying how much they appreciate me, like sharing all the posts and stuff, but also you know, how much they love my physique, you know, the journey, the process, all that kind of stuff, and just the support and stuff that I receive is honestly mind-blowing, mate. It's honestly mind-blowing. And yeah, I'm very grateful, very grateful. And we also have some exciting news which I didn't actually get to announce in the last episode, which is I am now sponsored by Trinity Lifting Apparel. So I've actually got the shorts on right now. There we go. I don't like wearing the t-shirt for cardio because it's too nice, but we're now sponsored by Trinity. So if you do want to get any clothes from Trinity, you can use discount code MAT10 at checkout for 10% off. They're currently running a big summer sale, where you can get up to 30% off, an extra 10% with code MAT10 as well. So yeah, very grateful to be joining that team as well. That would not be possible once again without the support of you people. So yeah, I'm very grateful, very thankful. So, going to go in, do some steps, probably maybe just do half an hour or so, because we've got a couple of posing calls this morning, so that means I can just kick the feet up. Later on this evening, we've got a podcast to record as well. But yeah, that is the plan. As always, if you do like the video, subscribe. Actually like the video. Story tags always appreciated. And yeah, I will catch you in a bit. By the way, it's like fucking 200 degrees right now. Sleep was an absolute nightmare last night. Alright then, we have got meal number 1. So we have, I'm trying to get this right. We've got 2 whole eggs. We've got 100 grams of egg whites. So protein has been pulled down a little bit today. And then we have 100 grams of sourdough underneath with 50 grams of spinach in the omelette. So I will put the macros and the meals and whatever up on the screen somewhere. So yeah, I'm going to get this in. Once again, I've absolutely missed the crunchy texture of food. So this is going to go down very nicely. Post workout meal ready to go. We've got 100 grams of cream of rice, 35 grams of whey, 50 grams of frozen blueberries, 50 grams of frozen raspberries. Pre-workout drink, 20 grams of engineered muscle turbo pump, ice cold, very, very nice. You can get that at Pit Stop Nutrition Mile 10. And then we have 20 grams of carbohydrates from Carb, along with 5 grams of creatine, 5 grams of glutamine, a little bit of hydration as well. So I will put the pre-workout meal up on the screen somewhere. Forgot to actually run you through that, but I will put the macros and everything. Or smudge. I will put the macros alongside it, what I had there. So time to get to the gym. Set the fucking standard, boys. All right, everyone, push day complete. Back home, back in bed, pretty exhausted. I will be honest. Very good session nonetheless. Strength holding on for absolute dear life, but definitely felt a good bit fuller with the carbohydrates. I think it was only an extra there was only about an extra 70 grams heading into that session. But I will put some photos from post-workout up somewhere. I also did a little bit of posing, which you will have seen anyway, just previously to that. But yeah, all in all, very good session. Kicking things off with that Nautilus Explode Press for the upper clavicular fibers of the pec, and a little bit of front delt. Then we moved on into a pec deck. Usually do that a little bit later in session, but shoulder or bicep tendon sort of region on my right side wasn't feeling too great after yesterday's pull session, so actually opted just to get a little bit more blood flow in the chest before moving on into the rest of the pressing stuff. So pre-core pec deck, 2 sets there, then prime incline press, Atlantis flat, which is probably my favorite chest movement at the moment. Then onto the prime dip, loaded that on cam 5, and then the arm sort of side delt stuff did not film, so we did 2 tricep movements, push down and an overhead extension, and then we also did the we just did dumbbell side laterals because they're phenomenal. Finished off with some heavy partials. If you don't know, get to know. And then you will have seen the post-workout meal as well. And yeah, now we have 250 grams of Greek yogurt to go in, with a little bit of dark chocolate, so extra fats in this meal. Fats have gone up today, and I will put, I don't even think I mentioned the targets for today, so I will put the targets somewhere on the screen. And yeah, we've got that yogurt meal going in very soon, and then finishing off with beef and rice and veg. But I will leave the video there. As always, I appreciate everybody who's stayed until the end. I know I say this all the time, but I hope to be dropping more frequent episodes. But if there's anything you would like to see, just drop a comment. And yeah, that is all. I will catch you in the next episode.